Hey guys, welcome back to another reading. I know the lighting is not optimal, but we're going to go with it. This is going to be a pick a pile reading or a pick an item reading. All of these items I found in the streets while walking. I'm like rebuilding my charm bucket again. I don't want to get into it, but I've gotten rid of things that I didn't really intend on getting rid of. So we're rebuilding the charms again. This is going to be a reading on the innocent love you're attracting in your life. It could even be inklings towards like memories of a childhood crush or people in your energy that liked you from when you were younger that want to date you now in adulthood. So I wanted to hone in and pick oracles associated with like that innocent energy. So I picked kind of goofy, kind of corny cards for a reason. So, pile one is Eeyore, the Eeyore Jibbit, if you want to choose that. Pile two is like the 90s BFF charm bracelet. Pile three is the Unicorn Jibbit. So take your time, pick a pile. And the funny thing is, there's an oracle for each pile that is depicted by a letter. And the letters spell out blue. If I'm looking at all of the piles, it's BLU. And this makes me feel like whoever you're asking about, it doesn't matter which pile you pick, this person really wants to speak to you. Very much throat chakra activation. If you're not in communication with this person, I feel like you will be hearing from them within the month. That's what I'm thinking, within the month. I don't want to say week. For some of you, it could be week, okay? But for others, it could be within the month or within the season even, okay? Maybe the fall season, they think about you a lot in the fall, or maybe that's your favorite season and they associate that season with you, collective, okay? So again, the Eeyore Jibbit, pile one, the BFF charm bracelet, pile two, or the Unicorn Jibbit, pile three. Let's get into the first one. All right. For those who chose the Eeyore Jibbit, let's get into your oracles. We have the letter B. You or this person, your initials, first, middle, or last name could begin with a B. And this person, for a living, could actually drive a commercial vehicle. They don't necessarily have to, but they could. And they might be, depending on your age, they may be in school still, or maybe going to graduate school, or maybe that's you watching in the collective. But I feel like this person that's driving the bus, I feel like they're used to dealing with a lot of energies at the same time and like bringing a lot of people together to one place, even if they're not necessarily involved with where people are going. It's like they're in charge of, I guess, directing people there. If you're in the film industry, this person could be a teamster. I don't know if that's going to resonate for the collective, but this person could be a teamster. That may resonate for very few in the collective. But B initials definitely will resonate. Let's roll a sign to see what sign this person may be. So they may be a Taurus, have prominent placements in Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Venus, okay? Or a North Node. So Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node in Taurus. All right? So I feel like this person, you're schooling this person. You're teaching them things, or maybe in the relationship that you are going to have in the future, or they aspire to have, they want to direct you. They want to be the person to get you from point A to point B, okay? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. They want to be the person that connects the dots for you. If you're a kind of person that operates on synchronicity and I guess like coincidental events, this person wants you to connect the dots to figure out who they are to you, or maybe you hope this person does figure out who you are to them. I feel like this is a spiritual connection for those who chose pile one. This person may deal with depression. They are an introvert, but also an extrovert at the same time in their own way. Like you might not even really know how they act by themselves. You may have only seen them in a group setting and they're kind of like, they sit back and they kind of just are brooding kind of personality. But I feel like that's kind of a little bit of a vibe of who this may be, if you're wondering. They may also have like green eyes or hazel eyes. You watching or this person that you're asking about in love. Okay, so then we have the flower. I know this is an innocent reading, but the flower also depicts sexual energy, something blooming, something growing. And we have the purple flower here. I feel like this is energy of like royalty. This person or you watching, you could be from like a royal family or have like historical blood of, you know, the DNA of someone in history that is rather well known, or maybe this person does. But I feel like this person wants to grow with you, or they've watched you mature over time. It's like they see you as who you used to be, but they also see you in your adulthood having that same innocence, yet blossoming into something beautiful. And I feel like that's the kind of relationship they want with you. And then we have BF. That's funny. Boyfriend. I mean, whether you're a female or male watching, BF initials, boyfriend. This person could end up being your boyfriend if you chose this pile, this person you're thinking about. Oh, and we have Eeyore again. That's so funny. We have sit and ball. I feel like with this energy, this person can literally ball on their own. It's like they don't need a crew of people. They don't need a lot of friends. They don't need a lot of, I guess, entertainment because they can entertain themselves. I feel like if this person does struggle with depression to some extent, you wouldn't really notice because on the surface of things, it's like they're having fun, they're outgoing, things seem normal. But behind closed doors, it's like I feel like this person wants to be someone in your life that communicates all aspects of what they're going through. And you may be looking for that type of relationship as well. And I feel like this person that you're asking about in love, they definitely are not vapid. Let's just say that. They're not a person that's surface. They just aren't. Okay? Also, BS initials could resonate. First and last name, BS or SB, could resonate for the collective, first or last, of someone watching or the person that you're dealing with. I feel also, I'm getting the energy of pin the tail on the donkey. It's like a game you used to play at birthday parties, like when you were younger, and it's like you were blindfolded and you'd have to try to pin the tail on the donkey. I feel like this person, like if they were to ask you out, it would be like a shot in the dark. I feel like they don't really know how you feel towards them. You might not even know how this person feels towards you if you're thinking of someone in particular. And it's like, I feel like it's almost like a game, but it's deliberate. You know what I mean? It's like there's a goal here. Okay, so this is the energy about the love that's surrounding you if you chose pile 1 or the Eeyore Jibbit. Okay, let's get into pile 2 for your love reading, your innocent love reading, or your item here. It's like the 90s charm bracelet. It says BFF. Ooh, it just untied. I feel like this person in love, they may have just gotten out of a relationship. If you chose pile 2 or item 2, this person might have just gotten out of a relationship. And to be honest, and to not be scandalous at all, but a little bit scandalous, they may have gotten out of a relationship for you and your connection, because they see there's more to it. All right? So let's roll the dice and see what sign this person may be: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. So this person could be a Pisces, Pisces may resonate. And let's get into the oracles. We have the letter L. This person may have the initials L, first, middle, or last in their name. And we have lemon. So this is also giving me the energy of a lemonade stand. This person, and I'm getting a lot of childhood memories. Like all of these individuals, whether you're watching all of the readings or whether you're just picking one pile, this individual that you're asking about in love has seen you do things in childhood. Maybe you had a lemonade stand or a small business, or they did growing up, and they remember passing by your house and seeing you being like 25 cents for a lemonade. And I feel like they could even have talked to their mother about you. That's the energy that I'm getting. This person could have talked to their mother about you. And I feel like you and this person, or just this person in general, life may have handed them lemons and they've had to make lemonade multiple times. Maybe you or this person have dealt with, and all the cats are black in these cards. They're not all of them, but the main cat is black. And it's like almost like there's a black cloud surrounding you, but no matter what, it's like you have an umbrella and you have rain boots and you're just trudging through. And I feel like this is something about you that this person admires, and they may kind of go about life in the same way. They don't like to stay in the negative too much, even if things are agonizing or even if things are difficult. They don't like to stay in that energy too much because they can't create. They can't slice the lemons. They can't, carry on with their business, okay? So let's get into the other cards. We have run. This person could, in high school or in college or even in the Olympics, let's not get that crazy, but maybe they're a runner. Or maybe this person has run from your connection and now they're realizing that running from the connection has only created lemons by doing so. I feel like this person is tired of running. And again, they could have ended a relationship with someone in order to pursue something with you. This person may have honey-colored eyes, like light brown colored eyes. That's kind of what I'm getting here as well. And they may also like to wear, whether they're male or female, if they're male, they may wear a lot of cowlick tops. I don't know if that's what it's called, cowlick tops, like kind of a little conservative. Or if they're female, I feel like they may wear crop tops a lot. So that may be an indication of who this is. And then we have rainbow. So yeah, it's almost like at the end of the day, when all is said and done, you and this person just want to create something beautiful. I feel like you and this person may be connected by like all of your chakras, or you or this person could be an artist, particularly maybe watercolor. Don't quote me on this. Could be watercolor. They don't necessarily have to be. But I also feel like this person could also own a food business. They could own a food business, like a restaurant or a food truck or something like that. That could resonate for who this person is, or be a clarifier on who this person is. But I feel like when they see you, they see all of the colors. I'm hearing the colors of the wind from Pocahontas. Pocahontas may resonate. This person may think that you are kind of like Pocahontas, or maybe whether they're male or female, they kind of like, they run with the water, you know what I mean? They work with all of the elements. And that's why I'm seeing such versatility here in the rainbow, as well as like integration. Okay? And I feel like you and this person are meant to create something together. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's get to pile 3 or item 3, the unicorn gibbet. All right. Again, all of these charms, I guess, are very individualistic. And even though Eeyore is kind of depressing, he's got a little bow at the end of his tail. And it's just like a little gift, a little present, very endearing. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm aiming for in this reading. But I feel like this person kind of along, you may have picked more than one pile. If you picked pile 2, pile 3 may resonate with you as well, because the unicorn is all different colors of the rainbow as well. I'm repeating words sometimes. I don't know why I'm doing that. Maybe if you chose pile 3, the person that you're interacting with, they get a little bit nervous when speaking about you, when your name comes up, and they tend to like repeat themselves, and people are like, we know you like them. We know you like them. You get a little bit in a tizzy when communicating about this person. So if you chose pile 3, the person in love that's thinking about you, not only do all of these people want to communicate with you, whether you chose pile 1, 2, or 3, but this person gets particularly nervous when your name is mentioned, and they almost don't know how to bring you up without being overtly displatory of how they feel about you. I don't even know if displatory is a word. Can we add it in the dictionary? It's like displaying and portraying. I don't know. Anyway, so let's roll the dice and see what sign this person may be. So I rolled Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. But if you guys just like the Sun, Moon, Rising, just go with that if that helps you, narrow things down. I'm just trying to make it as universal for everyone, no matter what you're watching, what pile you're watching, or for who. So we have the U initials, or the U letter. So U could be their last name. There's very few names that begin with a U that's a first name. So it could be a first name, but I'm getting it could be a last name. So we have the short vowel, and it says duck here. And almost like you and this individual, this person could wear glasses. They don't necessarily have to, or you could wear glasses. They could also go to a lot of black tie events, this person, because I'm seeing the tie, the bow tie. This person could be like a little bougie and go to a lot of events where they have to dress up. Or they might dress conservatively, like wear ties or little bow ties and things like that. I don't know if that's going to resonate. But I feel like you and this individual are playing duck, duck, goose. And it's like, who's going to do something now? It's like, who's going to make a move now? Maybe you're already in communication with this person on and off, for those who chose pile 3 or item 3. And it's like, you kind of play like, all right, who's going to reach out now? Am I going to like a picture, or am I going to send them telepathic energy, or am I going to text them? Or maybe they do the same thing with you, and it's like you're going back and forth, and they don't want to do that. It's like, it's almost like you and this individual, it's like you're used to games, or you're used to games with other people, but you know that you don't have to do that in your dynamic. And I feel like this person's talking to friends about you. Whenever they go to events, or even at work, or even at play, this person may like play basketball with their friends, or like go to the gym with their friends, and like you always come up in conversation. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And they ask like when you're gonna get together, like what are you waiting for? And this person's like, I'm waiting for the duck, duck, goose game. I'm waiting for the person to come around the circle. And it's like, it seems very like cyclical energy, like things occur in stages, but in cycles as well with this connection. All right, it's a little bit tough. So we have D initials, O initials, K initials, and B initials, first, middle, or last name, you watching or the individual you're dealing with. Let's get into the cards. Oh, I love this. If you know any of my art with the green following the purple, I like this kite because it kind of reminds me of that. It's like energy of invention, but like inventions through spirit. That's kind of what it means for me. But maybe this person kind of does the same thing when they create, or when they're inventing things, or when they're producing things. They go with their intuition, or they go within and connect to spirit to see what soars, what flies. This person may also smoke a lot of weed. You or this person may smoke a lot of weed. It's like, high as a fucking kite. Pineapple Express. That movie may resonate for the collective. But I'm seeing also the root chakra here, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. I feel like whatever you're doing in life kind of inspires this person. It brings them foundation, it brings them solidarity. It also kind of turns them on, and it also makes them feel good enough to be in their own skin. I feel like collective, you may be very confident in who you are, and this person aspires to be that with the yellow, and I guess I forgot this character's name, the rabbit's name in Winnie the Pooh. But it's kind of like this person is very self-assured. You or this person. I'm really feeling like it's more of this person. They're very self-assured. So that's why I feel like they may be stubborn. They may be stubborn and like they're pulling out the carrots, and it's like they also may be a gardener, or you watching, they may be a gardener or even grow weed. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. But overtly, this person is very energetic, or they admire the energy that you are able to, I guess, muster up no matter what's going on in your life. You could be creating and have so much energy. A lot of people, when they're in creation mode, they get like, it comes in droves where it's like they're concentrating, but you are just like bouncing. It's like from one thing to the other, creating one thing to the other, from one maybe avenue to the next. This person may live in the city too. This person may live in New York City, because I'm getting avenue energy. Also, the Broadway play Avenue Q may resonate for the collective. This person may have like a really crude sense of humor, even though this is an innocent reading. This person that you're asking about in pile 3, item 3, may have a crude sense of humor. They may also have a very sexual libido. I know we want to keep this innocent, but they may have a very sexual libido, especially when it comes to you. And here we go again with the orange, the sacral energy. And if you guys are familiar with aromatherapy, orange is awakening. It kind of gets you out of your head and brings you to the present moment. So I feel like that's what you do for this person, and they want to experience it in person. If you're not already dealing with this individual, they want to experience you in person. I guess the games are just, it's not cutting it anymore, right? So I feel like that's kind of what's going on with this individual if you picked pile 3. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading, and we'll see you for another one soon.